V'zeu gam kinin Ramach Evorim Deziranpin. And this is also the concept of the 248 limbs of Zah, Tes Sfiros, Tes Pamim Tes, that you have 9 Sfiros, 9 times 9. Upei Aleph is 81, of V'chol Echad, Rosh Toch Sof, and each one has the head, the middle, and the end. V'hechasadim HaMagdilim, so that's 81 times 3, and the 5 kindnesses that make it greater, Harei Ramach, so that's 248 limbs of Zah from Bina. This is by this light of Yisod Abba being grasped by the light of Bina, inside of Bina, which is called the supernal Shechina, the feminine aspect. So too, from the world of Atzilus to the lower worlds of B'Yitzir and Asiyah, Niklat Chila b'Malchus Nikra Imatata. It's first grasped by the lower mother, by the concept of Malchus. Vayim b'Likutei Torah Parshas Tzav b'Dibur HaMaschil Hayam Rav Ayanos Daf Tezayin Amud Gimel. Look what it's brought in Likutei Torah and Tzav concerning how the sea saw and it ran, the concept of the splitting of the sea, going through Malchus, Visham al derech mashal begashmius, and there, allegorically, in the physical, shechadeli hiyosi savus mehus vlad minatipa, that in order to create the essence of a child from the drop, tzarich liyos iku v'shiyot zayin chodashim chulu, you have to have the 7 months of waiting inside the womb and so forth, to have the birth of the Kriyas Yamsuf from the Klit of Shmini Atzeres, Kach HaNeshama Tatzilus Bechdesh Tishave Lios Bechinas Yesh, so to the soul of Atzilus, in order so that it should be created, in order to be in existence, while Yidei Shemisakev is Berechem Anukvachulu, it's through waiting in the womb of the feminine and so forth. Adkan Lashono. That's the end of the quote. So Gam Kein Inyan Gimel Bechinas Mamer Kiyam. This is also the concept of the 3 levels of the light, the water, and the firmament. Zayin Vahainu Shor Shinyan Tevas Noach, and this is the source of the concept of the Ark of Noach. That Noach is the concept of the foundation of the father, or the sword, Atik Yamin, that in it is enclosed and hidden the light of Atik, Al Yidei Shehu Inyan, the sword Atik Yamin, the light of the foundation of Atik Yamin, of the Ancient of Days, of Keser, Shuhu Inyan Hashpasor Ma'atmus HaMaitzil, which is the concept of the flow of the light from the essence of the emanator. Kiyadua, as is known, the Bechinas Atik Yaminu Memutza bin Atzmus HaMaitzil in Etzalim Chulu, that the concept of Atik Yamin is this stage in between in the process of creation, and it's this in between the essence of the emanator and the emanated Hulu and so forth. And it would not be possible to emanate from him an existence of lights in the world of the emanated, that because they do not have any comparison to him, only specifically through Noach going into the Teva, these lights from Atik in Yisod Abba, going into the Teva, Dainu Shisalim Kol Or V'Shafar Yisod Abba B'Bechinas Malchus to Bina, that all this light and flow from the foundation of the father of Chachma should go into the feminine, the kingship of Bina, according to which is how it's explained in the Kisvei Shu Inyan Teva, which is this concept of the Teva Yud Beis Chodashim. You have this, so to speak, pregnancy for 12 months. Ubiyos Hashafa B'Teva, And when this flow is in the teva, so it's similar to the child in the womb of the mother, that eats what its mother eats, and so forth, and becomes like one of its limbs. So like in the teva, you had this whole concept of feeding the animals and so forth. Look what's brought in Tanya and Yuvechayohi about the concept of the kelim of Atzilus. And this has a concept of elevation. So it says by the teva that the teva went upon the waters, meaning that it went upwards, because in general this corresponds with the hidden world, in comparison to the rest of the order of the gradation of the process of creation of the worlds, because Malchus of Atzilus, the kingship of Atzilus, is also called the lower mother. And all the creations were first included in it, in a concept of pregnancy, 9 months, and so forth. And this is also called the hidden world. The water should gather and so forth. But that's the particular hidden world. So if you have the hidden world in general as it is in Bina, and you have the particular hidden world as it comes Biprat into Malchus, because Malchus does not include in it and grasp in its essence in a pregnant state, and so forth. There are almost only the 3 worlds of Yitzir Nasiyah, Bina Datzilos, and Ikra'im. But Bina, the understanding of the world of Atzilus, which is called the supernal mother, Nikra Alma Diskasya Bichlal, is called the general concept of the hidden world. The Fisha Kolel is called Hatzilus. Vegambia, because it includes in it the entire emanation, and also the worlds of Yitzir Nasiyah, V'kulam Hayu B'Bechinas Ibur B'Bitna Chulu. And all of them were in a state of pregnancy inside of its womb and so forth. Potential in its concept. Hagaz, okay, Ein Masha Kosu B'Sefer Avodas HaKodesh B'Sofo. And this is a note from the Tzemach Tzedek. It says, and this is similar to the idea of what's brought in the book of Avodas HaKodesh. So Perek Lamed Hey V'Zelashono Ki Kodem Higalos HaKavod HaElyon, that before the revelation of the supernal honor, so the Vay Elokim, which is the secret of Hashem Elokim, Hayu Kol HaDevarim Gnuzim Miyuchadim B'Machshavas Hastuma Chulu, everything was hidden and united in the hidden wisdom and so forth. V'netzla im abanim im kol ele hadvarim nichlalim hadvarim ba nichlalim, and v'netzla im abanim im kol ele hadvarim ba nichlalim, and the mother of the children, Bina, was emanated with all of these things included in her. Fusod Mitzrayim Helyona, and that's the secret of the supernal Egypt. Kiba hayu kol hofchim mitzranim umiravim elu be'elu, because in it you had all of these opposites and the boundaries on everything included in it, one and the other, in potential. Umisham hukvo kol echad b'makom haroilo, and there each thing was set in its proper place as it would be emanated. The light and the good in its place, and the darkness and the bad in its place, and so forth. Look over there. Haviu Hashalab Mesechet Pesachim Shalo Daf Kuf Nun Amud Aleph, and the Shalab brings it down. Vayin b'Torah or Parshas Vayira Elav Ramchulu B'Dibur Amaschil Chin Emor Shezeu Inyan Ibur V'Leidad Kan Hagar, and this is brought in the Mamer in Vayira to Avraham. Hashem showed himself to Avram. Parshas in Sefer Shmos, and the concept of I'm going to give him, concerning the idea of that is the concept of the pregnancy and the birth and so forth. And the end of that note, and this is like the concept of the child that's hidden and covered in the womb of the mother, and eats what the mother eats and so forth. And this is what causes the descent of the essence to come down, to be divided into the growth of its limbs, to have its division of its many limbs, and so forth. So too, this was the reason of holding back and hiding Noach and his sons in the Teva for 12 months. It caused them this idea that you should have the birth of many souls. And like it says, that from these spread out the entire earth and so forth, that here you had the creation, the potential of the repopulation of the earth from Noach and his sons. Like the idea of the rivers, that from there it separates. That is the concept of many divisions from the three colors of Chesed, Gvur, and Tiferes, the Bris Noach, of the covenant of Noach, Lios Mistafim, Prate, Oros, Babia, to have spread out the particular lights of Betzilus, B'Yitzir, Siyah, Adin, Shiur, Chul, without end, and measure, and so forth. The offspring of Noach, and that's why it says that it will establish my covenant with you, my bris with you, and you have to come into the Teva specifically. That without this you could not come, this light could not come into the emanated and in such a great division, in such a great number. Mashal is understood from this allegory of the child in the womb and so forth. And this is what the Zohar says, and we've learned a secret, or I've taught a secret, that Noach that Noach needed the Teva to unite with, and in order to establish the seed for all the children, for the earth, for everything, to populate the earth. Like it says, to give life to seed, and so forth. That is to say, what does it mean, to give the flow of life, to have the establishment of the existence of lights of Atzilus, v'dibiyah, and of the worlds of B'Yitzir Nasiya, because without this holding back and hiding of these 12 months in the Teva, they would not be able to be established at all the lights to come down from Chochma Yisurabba, unless they would first come into Bina. Like in the allegory, that if the baby does not stay in the womb, it's miscarried and so forth. And also, if he wouldn't go into the teva at all, not only if he wouldn't be there a long time, but if he didn't go in at all, so this light would not be able to change properly from its essence, and it would not exist as an existence for itself. And that's why it says to establish the children, to establish the seed, like it says, to give life to the seed and so forth.